Yeah, still got my camera mount in the position I had it in the other day to be able to videotape the life flight helicopter taking off and landing. Kind of got some interesting news last night. I mentioned to you guys before about the on a video probably 2 weeks ago now, week and a half, something like that, where you could apply for partnership through Social Blade by going to socialblade.com, clicking on YouTube tools, typing in your username in the search box at the top in the middle, and then it brings up all the stats for your account. I actually got a reply back from it, and they have allowed me to become partner through Social Blade. Signed the contracts last night. If you get accepted with that, it is actually RPM Networks, which is basically Maker Studios, which, if any of you follow things very well, you know is the company that Lisa Nova, Shay Carl, Danny Diamond, all them started up. I do believe, I'm not 100% sure, but I do believe from what I heard that that Maker Studios is actually owned by YouTube. So hopefully, I mean, according to all the stuff in the contract that I signed, I actually did read every word of it. I wanted to make sure it wasn't like one of those machinima deals where you're locked in for life as soon as you sign the dotted line. But I did read it all, and according to what it says, they'll help get you promoted. Of course, you've got to do your part and post the videos too. But hopefully, this is off and on to better and bigger things. Now, I've not heard anybody say anything bad about Maker. I don't know anybody that ever signed up with them and then quit, where I could message them and ask them why. It seems like everybody that winds up signing up with them winds up being really happy with the result. But one thing I do encourage you to do, regardless of who you're with, whether it just be getting a partnership through YouTube and you're just bringing in your own money from the AdSense, whether it be partnering with Social Blade, Maker Studios, or whatever, or some other company. I know there's several others out there that are offering partnerships right now. But regardless of which you do, always read the contract, and if you can't understand it, can't make heads or tails of it, copy it off, print it, put it on save it to a file, and take it to somebody that can help you look. I know that's kind of like common sense 101 stuff, but when you get into contracts like that, you want to make sure that you're not going to be regretting the decision to sign up with whoever you sign up with later. And I don't know of any of them that actually do it, but some people will be underhanded enough to put something in the fine print down there that's going to make life a living hell for you as far as your contracts go. But that's pretty much all I wanted to discuss for this video. It's kind of short and sweet, but I did want to make sure that everybody knew that if you actually do go through the Social Blade thing, who you're partnering with, and like I said, I've done as much homework as I usually do, and it seems like an alright deal. Now they do get a percentage of your AdSense. That's the agreement. That's them getting something. They actually take a percentage of your earnings. That way they get something for what they're doing for you. I believe it's 40%. Basically it's a 60-40 split. I mean, yeah, that's a good chunk, but considering that they're promoting you, they're doing all the legwork for getting ads, they've got better paying ad they'll put into the mix for you, so there's a good chance that you could stand to make a better amount of money if that's your driving force. You can make a better amount of money going through a company like Maker or RPM Networks, as they're referred to with the Social Blade thing. But that's kind of all I had. I just wanted to kind of put it out there, so if any of you were considering doing it, that you understand how it would all play out, who you're going to be partnering with. And actually, when I found out it was Maker Studio, I was kind of impressed that it was them, because I know a lot of people that tried really hard to get on with them, and I don't know that they ever did or didn't. Those of you that actually made comment about the accident the other day that I videoed, I'm not sure if any of you saw, but I actually did go back into the description. I hunted most of the next day trying to find information about the accident. None of the news media around here, none of the larger news media like the TV, actually covered the accident. The Bowling Green newspaper is the only thing that I actually found that actually had any information at all on it. And some of the information that was in there was kind of skewed. They talked about a truck driver that had bottled water and peaches that he was handing out to people. He may have handed the water out to be nice to them, but the peaches he was handing out because they were ripe when he picked them up. And basically he said when he had to stop as fast as he did, they were kind of rolling around everywhere, and he didn't think he was going to be able to make it home with them. He figured they'd start coming apart in this truck, so he started handing them out to people so that they'd have something to eat while they were waiting and have something to drink with the water and all. And it was nice, but there was more than one, there was more reason behind him handing them out than what was portrayed in the paper. If you want to see the whole story, you can go back to the lunchtime trip to Bowling Green gone wrong video and click on the description, and down in there you'll see the link to the actual news article. The people that were talking to me actually told me wrong at the accident scene too. There were only 2 people that died, and they were the 2 people in the pickup truck, which appears to have been trapped underneath the mobile home. So while that does stink, that's still better than 2 people dying, 1 potentially dying. They didn't give any updates on the gentleman that was in the mobile home mover, so don't know what happened with him for sure. All I know is he was life flighted to Nashville, one of the Nashville hospitals. But my lunch is over. I've pretty much used it up mostly talking to you guys. Hope you appreciate it. But I thank you guys for watching, and I'll get home, get this edited up this evening, and you guys have a great day.